Real Life Kaizen 将为大家把英语圈的生活改善新知，定期以超浓缩加画重点的形式制作成影片，供各位朋友参考及分享。您的支持是我持续做这个节目的动力。喜欢的话，请务必订阅、点赞、按小铃铛哦。
Nicotine is an interesting compound. It will raise blood pressure, and it is probably not safe for everybody. But the nicotine is gaining in popularity like crazy. Mainly these pouches that people put in the lip. We're not talking about smoking, vaping, dipping, or snuffing. My interest in nicotine started, this was in 2010. I was visiting Columbia Medical School, and I was in the office of the great neurobiologist Richard Axel, won the Nobel Prize, co-recipient with Linda Buck for the discovery of the molecular basis of olfaction. Brilliant guy. He's probably in his late 70s now, probably. Yeah. And he kept popping Nicorette in his mouth. And I was like, what's this about? And he said, oh, well, this was just anecdote, right? But he said this. He said, oh, well, it protects against Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. I said, it does? And he goes, yeah. I don't know if he was kidding or not. He's known for making jokes. And then he said that when he used to smoke, it really helped his focus and creativity. But then he quit smoking because he didn't want lung cancer. And he found that he couldn't focus as well. So he would choose Nicorette. So occasionally, right now, I do a half a piece. So I'll do a couple milligrams every now and again. And it definitely sharpens the mind on an empty stomach in particular. But
yeah, I did a nicotine pouch with Rogan at dinner, and I got high.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's like usually 6 or 8 milligrams. I know people that get a canister of Zyn, take one a day. Pretty soon they're taking a canister a day. So you have to be very careful. I will only allow myself 2 pieces of Nicorette total per week. And you will notice that in the day after you use it, sometimes your throat will feel a little bit like a little spasmy, like you might want to cough once or twice.
It did make me intensely focused in a way that was a little bit scary because
the nucleus basalis in the basal forebrain nucleus has cholinergic neurons that radiate out axons, little wires that release acetylcholine into the neocortex and elsewhere. And when you focus on one particular topic matter or one particular area of your visual field or listening to something and focusing visually, we know that there's an elaboration of the amount of acetylcholine released there, and it binds to nicotinic acetylcholine receptor sites there. So it's a kind of an attentional modulation by acetylcholine. So you're getting with nicotine, you're getting a exogenous or artificial heightening of that circuitry.
And the time I had Tucker Carlson on the podcast, he told me that apparently it helps him, as he said publicly, keep his love life vibrant.
Really? It causes vasoconstriction.
He literally said it makes his dick really hard. He said that publicly also.
Okay, well, as little as I want to think about Tucker Carlson's sex life, no disrespect. Major effect of nicotine on the vasculature, my understanding is that it causes vasoconstriction, not vasodilation. Drugs like Cialis, tadalafil, Viagra, et cetera, are vasodilators. They allow more blood flow. Nicotine does the opposite, less blood flow to the periphery. I don't recommend people use it frequently or at all. And I don't recommend young people use it, 25 and younger. Brain's very plastic at that time. And certainly smoking, dipping, vaping, and snuffing aren't good because you're going to run into trouble for other reasons. Vaping is a controversial topic. Probably safer than smoking, but has its own issues. And I said something like that, and boy, did I catch a lot of heat for that. You can't say anything as a health science educator and not piss somebody off.